and now there's a case of money laundering against me. I'll give you a small example. The other day when I was trying to get a court verdict to come here to speak, the judge was just looking at the lawlessness, and the judge said, this is such a small amount, even if it was 10 or 12 crores, it would not, why does it merit coming here? You know what we're saying? Judge accuses Rana Ayyub of money laundering 10 to 12 crores.
Can you just tell us what crores are, Rana, just for the context? Like we're talking about $20,000 essentially, aren't we?
Exactly. And this is the United Nations.
The country.
Not just that, but if I could just stay in the country and not speak up. But it's difficult, I mean. What we go through, I mean, nobody talks about our mental health, but I don't even have the words to express this, but when somebody is going through depression and anxiety and that kind of a clinical anxiety, I mean, I really wanted to die 2 weeks ago because it was really bad. And
I mean, this is, you don't need to speak any more about it, right?
But no, it is important. It is really important that we speak about our struggle, because I am really done with this entire construct of these brave journalists. I would like for us to be seen as equally vulnerable human beings who get affected by government propaganda unleashed against us on news channels. I was getting this time and the second time I was detained at the airport. I was fasting for Ramadan. And it was almost 7 when I had to break my fast, and I said, can I just get some water to break my fast while you have detained me here? He said, ma'am, can you wait for some time because we have to complete our formalities. After fake news every day. On the day a lynching happened in India, the headline of one of the leading newspapers in India is Top 100 Most Powerful Leaders in India, and lists all the BJP leaders. We are not speaking truth to power. And these are publications who call themselves free, fair, and fearless. No, it's not free, it's not fair, it's not fearless for sure.
So are they being chilled, or have they been co-opted?
I think they're self-censoring themselves, and these are opportunists. Let's face it. If tomorrow there's another regime, these are not ideological people. If tomorrow there is another regime, they'll be co-opted by them. These are journalists who suffer from an ailment called access journalism. They believe in access more than the truth. They believe that if they report a critical story, they will lose access. And access is the bane of journalism, that we always think about, what if I report a critical story about this man? We're not going to have our sources. We're not going to get our stories. These are journalists who sup with the Prime Minister, who take selfies with the Prime Minister. I would be ashamed if I were to take a selfie with a man who's accused of a mass murder. But journalists have developed this comfortable amnesia over the past of Narendra Modi. But what I do not get is, why have the international publications, which now of course have started speaking the truth about India, why did they glorify this man on their front pages? Why is Mr. Modi not being judged by the same standards as an Erdogan or a Putin or a Trump? We have to now ask the tough questions, and that's probably the best thing that you can do for us, is to speak the truth about what's happening in India. We do not need any favors. We're not asking for favors. We're asking for you to report the truth and speak the truth as it is, without sugarcoating it in the language that is comfortable for your publication.
So let's think about the process of getting you here.